We are here today as the Mercury open the state-of-the-art facility for women's only WNBA, and they are going to name the court after Diana Taurasi. What did you think when you first heard that they are naming this court after you?
Well, you know, Matt called me, and I thought we were just going to talk about the season, how it's going, and then he let me know about the news. And there's not a lot of times where I'm lost for words, but it just instantly made me really emotional. Just being here for 20 years and just seeing the growth of the game and for our franchise personally. And it's just, it's what Matt does. When he commits, he goes all in. And I was talking to someone earlier, and there's resources and then there's a care factor. And when you have both, like Matt does, you can change the complexion of, a whole sport. And that's what he's doing right now.
Mat Ishbia, of course, the owner of the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury. And Matt, you are kind of new to the ownership in the league, but you have already made such a big stamp. This is just for the Mercury, this gorgeous facility that's opening today. Why have you invested so greatly in these women?
Well, first off, just the best athletes in the world. You have players like Diana and the players that we have on our team, but also the whole WNBA is so great. And I think the world is starting to see it now. And I think if anything in business, whether it's basketball, whether it's mortgage, whether it's anything, you have to invest in something, you have to care about something, you have to put your heart into it for it to succeed. And so that's how I do everything. That's how we do everything here in Phoenix. And so we're really proud of it. And to have a legend like Diana on the team and all the great things she does and be able to name the court after her, I mean, it's just the easiest decision of all time right there. And so we're just so excited about investing, putting our heart and our love into it, and hopefully elevating the whole game together, because it's not just about the Phoenix Mercury. This is about the WNBA. It's about women's sports across the world.
You know, it's sometimes we see owners come in and they bought the Suns, but they're going to get the Mercury. You have not gone like that at all. You have invested. You have made everything equal along the board. Why have you had that mindset?
Well, because it was a big part of I love women's basketball, I love men's basketball, I love youth basketball, and we get a chance to buy the Suns and the Mercury. It wasn't get the Suns and hopefully the Mercury. No, it was both teams, and I want to invest in them both equally. Now, they have different strengths, different weaknesses, different things we do. The Mercury won 3 championships, right? The Suns haven't got one yet. We're going to work on that. We're going to keep doing things, but you have to put your love and heart into everything, and that's how we do things in Phoenix. Like, I'm very out there with talking about it. Like, I love basketball. I love women's. And by the way, these women are so good. So good. I mean, I've watched this woman play and shoot around. Like, they don't miss. And so people don't realize how great they are. And so to build a facility, to let them invest and be the best version of themselves from everything, from the taking care of their body, health, every aspect of it, that's a no-brainer for us. And that's how we're going to do everything here in Phoenix.
Okay, literally no one spends more time in your facilities than this woman right here. She's like 8 hours a day, if not longer. You hadn't seen the facility until this morning when you came to play with the U.S. national team. What was your first impression when you walked in?
I mean, I was just in awe. You know, this is, when you talk about, as a professional athlete, all the things you need and you want to be the best you can be, it's all wrapped up in one building. And just knowing what it used to be and what the future looks like for our franchise, and like Matt said, for the WNBA, it's setting the standard. This is what we expect. This is what we deserve. You know, this is our lives. We put everything into it. Holly, you know, you've been around this league for a long time, and to set the bar this high just means so much to a lot of people, to all the players that, you know, walk through Phoenix with this jersey, and it's pretty gratifying.
You are one of the few athletes. I mean, Michael Jordan didn't do it. LeBron hasn't done it. You have been with one franchise your entire career. The street's named after you out front. What was it about Diana that you wanted to name this court and this facility after? Well,
you just kind of said it. She's, to me, the greatest women's basketball player of all time. She's been with Phoenix the whole time. You can't say Phoenix Mercury without thinking Diana Taurasi, right? You know, before I bought the team, like, I knew that. I was a fan of her when she was at UConn, and just watched her as a basketball fan and fanatic, seeing her. And so Phoenix Mercury, Diana Taurasi, that's one. And so to put her name on the court, put it so it's permanent, and obviously she's gonna have her name in the rafters and all those things too as the time goes on, but just really to cement it. And she means so much to the organization, for the fans, but then also to me. You know, ever since I bought the team, she's gone out her way to help me, guide me. I'm a new guy, I'm learning, and I call her and she'll say, hey, do this, or hey, try it this way, or hey, no, I don't agree with that, or I do like this. And like, she's been a great mentor to me, and it's just been a great thing. So to honor her is a no-brainer.
You've gone through different ownership groups, different coaches, all the things that have changed in your career here. What has he added that you're really impressed with?
A different mindset. And I think the first conversation I had with Matt I said, I think we're going to get along. There's this drive, this passion of getting better at everything you do. And you know, sometimes it's those little things that push you forward in life. And the minute Matt, you know, became our owner, the first conversation I had with him, the first sit-down meeting we had with both of our teams at the Old Practice facility, there was this optimistic view of what the future can look like for our franchise, for the city. And, you know, he's doubled down on all those promises.
Okay, so you got to practice here already
Yeah.
today, U.S. national team. I heard everybody was raving about it. What
Yeah.
was the reaction to the building and the court?
I think the free agency market's going to be hot. I mean, it's just a great place to play basketball. You know, when you can integrate the training room with the weight room on the court, seamless as an athlete, those are the things you need to perform at a high level. And I think, you know, everyone just really enjoyed it. We'll be back in it tomorrow. So, you know, today some of the Mercury will be able to see it, which will be exciting.
Okay, you talk about the Suns. You guys used to share a practice
Yeah.
facility. So the women have the better facility. Can we just say this? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, books not allowed in here.
Okay, this is women's only. But it means something to me as a woman who's been covering this league forever that the women got the best thing right now. How important was that for you guys?
Yeah, well, it's a big deal. Like I said, we don't look at it like the Suns and then the Mercury. The Mercury are independent. They've won 3 championships. They're a big part of our organization and the community. And we have so many great fans here. To invest in our players is a no-brainer. I know other people said, oh, why don't you just build a new one for the Suns and give the Mercury the one that's right? No. The Mercury, you're getting a brand new facility. We're going to invest in it. We're going to do it the right way, and we're going to customize it for women. Right, build it like there's things that are, you know, there's vanities in there. There's different, there are cold plunges, hot plunges, everything that's customized for women. There's the workout. The weight room is not a man's weight room built for women. Also, it's a women's weight room. All the things have been thought through, the courts, every aspect, and so it's customized for them. And I think it's one of the best training facilities for women in all the world, like sports, not just basketball. Like it's like we really wanted to make it top of the line, the way the chefs, every aspect of it. And so hopefully they'll feel it. And it wasn't, you know. And then the Suns are gonna be a little jealous for a little while, and they'll be all right though. I will take great care of them too, just like we always do.
You'll get theirs nice too. I know we're just having fun, but it does mean something to me. I think it's special.
Absolutely, Holly. You know, I feel like when you're in our position, we're always underwhelmed. And it's nice to finally be overwhelmed. That's a feeling that I don't take for granted, and our team doesn't.
How proud are you that you have helped build this? He's not investing like this unless you have built this foundation here.
You know, it takes a lot of commitment. Through the good times, the 3 championships, through the bad times, there's something to be said about going through all those things with one team. You know, I'm a hard-headed Italian, and family always comes first.
Well, this family is building in a beautiful way. I got to ask you one question about the Suns. We've got Olympians. You're going to be over there playing in the Olympics. We've got a couple of Suns as Olympians. How are you guys going to go and support each other?
Yeah, I'm excited to go. I got 3 women on the team. I got 2 men. I'm so excited to be out there and support them. Hopefully both teams bring home a gold medal for America. So we're excited about that, and just proud to support both teams, the men's and the women's.
We saw you make some really big news in free agency for the Mercury, signing Natasha Cloud. We brought Kalia Copper here in a trade that has just been fantastic. What's happening in free agency for the Suns right now? I know this is a busy period. How do you like where your roster stands?
Yeah, we love our roster. We're able to re-sign some of our key people, you know, Royce O'Neal, Grayson Allen, we got Bull, Josh Okogie back, but we also got some new guys. We got a point guard, Monty Morris, we got Mason Plumlee, we got 2 great kids in the draft that we were really excited about, and then we got our core, right? Of course, we got Nurkic, but we got Booker, Beal, and Durant still, and so we're really excited about the team that we have, and now we got to go out there and compete. We didn't finish last year like we wanted to, so now we go after it again. Just like you said, you go through the ups and the downs. We won 49 games, but not to where we want to be, and so we have expectations to win championship, and when we get there, we're going to work our butts off to get it.
I have no doubt about that. You have put a lot of money and time into making this the greatest WNBA All-Star ever. Like, why do you care how much you're showcasing Phoenix and the Mercury this weekend?
Well, I really think it's an inflection point for the WNBA. You know, she's been a legend for 20 years here, right? The game is growing, and it doesn't grow without people like her. And so when we worked to get the All-Star game here, we wanted to make sure everyone looked at it and like, wow, this All-Star game is like no other, and hopefully it sets the standard, the tone for the next 20 years. And so we were really excited about doing it, and obviously having the Olympic team play against the All-Stars, and DT and BG and Kalia all on our team there. It's going to be a great event. We're so excited about it, and hopefully everyone realizes all the nuances, the details from the side. Like, we put our hearts into it, and hopefully you can feel it.
Beautiful. All right, how about we go and unveil a court with your name on it?
Sounds good, Holly.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you.
Great.